Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm thelaurynicole. And babes, we are back with another hair review. I'm actually really excited to be sharing with you guys today's hair review. And if you can't tell by the thumbnail as well as the title of today's video, babes, we are reviewing Shark Beauty today. This is the first time that I've ever used a Shark Beauty product, like ever. So I'm also going into this very blind. I don't know really much about Shark because I've been a Dyson girly, but I'm excited because Shark has some good products according to the curly community, and I'm not afraid to jump ship. Okay, now more specifically as to what we are reviewing today. This is the Shark Beauty Glam situation that we've got going on. If you have been living underneath a rock, you know that this is a new product that Shark has released. I actually talked about this on my New York Fashion Week vlog. If you're not watching my vlogs, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you guys asked me to vlog. I vlog. You don't watch the vlog. But anyways, if you watch the vlog, you know that when I was in New York Fashion Week, I went to a gifting suite held by my agency and they were giving these out. So I went ahead, grabbed one because I was like, yeah, I can tell that the girlies are probably going to want a review on this, so let me go ahead and grab her. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Now, like I mentioned, I said I didn't know much about Shark Beauty, so we are pulling her up on the Ulta Beauty website. This is the Shark Glam Hot Tool Air Styling and Drying System plus the diffuser, because the one that I got is just for like straightening and curling and stuff like that. Funny story, I actually had to get the diffuser part, so because your girl is very impatient, I went ahead and hopped on Amazon and was like, oh, one size fits all. Like, just grab any Shark diffuser head attachment. No, don't do that. That is actually the worst thing to do. Unlike some brands that may have universal tools and stuff like that, universal attachments, I've learned that Shark Beauty is not like that. So if you've never used a Shark product, be very careful on what you choose to attach and making sure that it's actually going to fit the tool that you're using, because I learned that there is a flex style Shark product and this is not that. This is the Glam. So the Glam attachments are not going to fit the flex style and thus forth. Okay? You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so anyways, when I bought it off Amazon, so excited. This video was actually supposed to come out last week. It didn't because of this situation right here that I'm telling you. I put it on, actually correction, I didn't put it on because it didn't fit. And I was like, well, great. I was just like, all right, Lauren, stop being impatient. You're gonna have to learn to wait. This is the year that I'm learning patience, okay? In every aspect of my life. So I went ahead and returned her because we were definitely getting our coin back for this. And then I went onto the Shark Beauty website and just purchased her. And honestly, she didn't take forever to come. I say about 2-3 days, she was at my door, which is really nice. So this is how the diffuser attachment looks. Again, I got the box that didn't have the diffuser attachment, so we went ahead and bought her. But you can get the box that has all of the parts like together. The one that I should have got was the Shark Glam Hot Tool Air Styling and Drying System plus the diffuser. But if you're somebody that doesn't need a diffuser, you can just get the one without the diffuser. Okay, so this is a little summary of the product. It says, meet the Shark Glam Hot Tool Air Styling and Drying System and diffuser. This heat-controlled ceramic multi-styler uses powerful airflow to deliver sleek, glossy styles in one pass. No heat damage. That's a crazy claim, but I'm loving it. No heat damage in wet to dry mode on wavy hair in lab tests. I think the reason why this product has been popping up all over everybody's social media is because they have a wet to dry mode. So most of the times when you have heat styling products, they just dry your hair or curl your hair. It either takes a really long time to dry your hair because you're trying not to have like heat damage or stuff like that, or when you're trying to curl your hair, it can only curl your hair on dry hair. But the reason why all the girls are literally going crazy over this product is because they have a wet to dry mode on this styler, which is basically going to allow your hair to be able to be curled while wet, which is crazy. This is some more information that we have about Miss Shark Glam. Okay, and I love that. Shark Glam. Like, how cute is that? But in the box, we also have some really cool stuff. Like it says, welcome to the ultimate ceramic hair styling experience. Right here, it says this is the silk straightener. Y'all can see like she has coarser hair. Smooth, silky straightening for every texture. Okay, love that. So you can do this. They also have the maximum gloss. So this is using the glossy styler, which you see this one's a brush and this one is a straightener. So this is maximum gloss without the frizz. Some more examples at the bottom. The styling concentrator. This is going to help with sleek hair for all my girlies that want their hair to be sleek. We have the frizz fighting finishing tool. That's pretty cool. Reduces unwanted frizz and flyaways. And then we also have the auto wrap curlers. This is what I was talking about, curling your hair. So yeah, honestly, there's a lot of different things to try. I feel like this is kind of like 5-6 different tools all wrapped into one, which is really cool. They also gave us this, which gives us more information about the tool. They have the cool shots, they have airflow. They also have where you can adjust the temperature. And I'll get into more of this as we go through using the product. I do like that they have cool touch areas so that you're not literally burning your fingers. Thank you. And then on the back, it gives more information about some of the hot tools. One thing I did notice with this product is that it says that when you're in wet mode, the LED will turn blue. And then when you want to dry it some more, it says once hair is completely dry, switch to dry mode. The LED will pulse orange while it's heating up and wait for the LED to turn green and airflow will turn on. See right here. So that's pretty cool, but you can only use that, I think, with certain attachments. So it'll have the attachments that you can use that part with. And they have a QR code just in case you're a visual learner. Yeah, that's just a little bit of the product. If you're interested to see my review, let's get started with today's video. Okay, so we're going to be trying out the diffuser attachment. So this is the attachment right here. I will say that the first thing that I don't like as much is just the fact that the diffuser itself isn't gold or white to matte. I know that's me being very, very picky, and honestly it matches my shirt more than it matches the actual diffuser like body. But I do have a Dyson, and the Dyson is like all black and it's sleek. So I do like things that are more monochromatic, but I am still very excited to try out this Shark because it looks really, really cool. This is actually how the tool starts off in the box, straight. And I had to figure out how exactly do I get it to do the little turn thing that I see. So they actually have an arrow that is right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold that down, and then this turns over like so and locks into place. How cool is that? And then to pop the attachment in and out of place, you're going to press this down and simply twist and pull off. That is super neat, super convenient. They do also have the instructions on how to do that right here. So right now I am really liking the fact that it's very beginner friendly, which is nice. Then with this back little toggle right here, you can move this in and out. And this is going to basically control the prongs that are on the diffuser. So as I move it in and out, you can see that you can adjust the height of the prongs, which is pretty cool. So with that being said, let's plug her up and let's try her out. As far as the cord, I will say that this cord seems to be a little bit more manageable than my Dyson's cord. If you don't have a Dyson, the Dyson comes with this big block, and it's kind of hard to like tangle up to. This, even though it's a little bit longer, it doesn't come with the block, which is nice. It's not as heavy, and I'm pretty sure I can kind of tangle this the way that I need to, whereas the Dyson one, it's a little bit sturdy, a little bit thicker. I personally wish they'd make a cordless Dyson, like that would be perfect. Okay, so whoa. Again, I am really liking the fact that this is very like beginner friendly because it has all of like the explanation. So they have the power button, and when you hit the power, this thing is going to turn blue. You can see that that is going to turn blue when it's on. So it has two different little levels. They have one for dry hair, and then they have it for wet hair, because this is basically going to help dry your hair too if it's really wet, which is really cool about this tool. And they have the different speeds as well as the different heats, and then we even have the cool shot, which is going to be this right here. So we have a few different ways about going about this. My hair is a little damp right now. So we are going to do, for wet hair, we're going to do max fan, and then we're going to do like the 2nd to 3rd heat. Okay guys, I'm actually so impressed. I've only been diffusing my hair for like 5 minutes and my hair is already feeling like more than 50% dry. Okay, so now that all of this has been dried, I'm going to now move this over so that we can have the shorter / smaller prongs. We're just gonna dry the roots and get in there. Guys, it's been less than 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes and I'm almost done diffusing my hair. Okay, babe, so I have been timing this on my phone. I started recording a reel for this video at 7:06 and it is currently 7:19 and my hair is completely dry. My hair is completely dry. Like, I cannot make this up. And it looks so hydrated. My curls do not feel crunchy. They don't feel like dry. Honestly, hold on, let me put the glasses on. Let me put the glasses back on. I am so impressed. This is totally gonna change how quick I'm able to do my hair now, especially as we head into colder weather, because I have to have my hair dry before I leave the house. Like, there's no and if buts about it. I'm not leaving the house with cold hair when I live in the Midwest and it snows. I'm gonna get sick. The fact that this literally did my hair in less than 25 minutes, like dried it, is what I'm saying. It's crazy. Honestly, Shark, you may have just changed the way I dry my hair. Thank you. Now that we have tried the curly hair diffuser attachment, I will be back to share with you guys some more attachments and how I feel about them on my hair, because I know y'all didn't think I was just gonna review one attachment and leave y'all dry. Okay, babe, so I just got out of the shower so that I can test out some of like the wet to dry attachments. So what we're gonna do is just gonna split our hair into 4 like I would normally do to do my hair in general. We are not going to have my whole hair straight or anything. I'm just gonna do like a section. But I did want to make sure that I was trying out all the attachments for you guys and giving you guys a really good review. Okay, so we're gonna be going in with the silky straightener. So like I showed you guys, this is supposed to be great for all hair types, which is really exciting. For this, we're just going to line it up with the arrows and click it into place. Y'all, look at that. This is actually really sick. I'm like really excited for this. This is for the best results. Style wet hair with the wet and then finish with the dry. Restyle or touch up with dry. Okay, cool. Now on the paper it says, start styling, choose your accessory to achieve your desired blue, switch into wet mode and it's going to turn this blue, and then finish touch up with gloss lock. Once hair is completely dry, switch to the dry mode and the LED will pulse orange while it's heating up, and then it'll turn green when it's ready. I'm gonna go in with the Pattern Beauty Heat Protectant and spray this all over my hair. We're just gonna detangle this section right here. Okay, so it's actually straightening it pretty good. I will say it's not like all the way straight because I only did like a little section. I'm gonna go ahead and go through all of this, but my hair doesn't feel hot. Like, there's no hotness coming from my hair right now, which is pretty nice. I don't know how it's straightening it without heat right now, but it's not hot. So I don't really know how that's working. Okay, that's so nice. Okay, so this is how straight my hair is with just using the wet to dry. First impressions with just using that setting, my hair does not feel hot, which is pretty impressive because I know when you're using like a flat iron, your hair feels hot to touch. My hair feels like normal hair, like if I just woke up in the morning, and my hair still feels very moisturized. Now let's do for dry hair and see how this is looking, because right now it's obviously not all the way straight. So yeah, and see, it's orange right now. It's like blinking that orange that it said it was going to. This would give me a at-home silk press. This is silky soft. This may be coming with me on my vacation to Colorado. I was honestly like, oh, I need to go get a silk press, this, that, and the third. Baby, this is the silk press right here. Okay, so now it is the time that you all have been waiting for. The final review, okay? We have some things that we need to address. Shark Beauty, come to the front. So, regarding the actual tool itself, I think it's actually pretty freaking cool, guys. Like, this is a pretty cool tool, and I don't say that about a lot of stuff because some tools is just like the same thing over and over and over again. But I do think Shark Beauty put their back into this one just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so first things first is looking at this price, okay? Because I know that's what all the girlies want to know. How much is this Shark Beauty Glam device? At Ulta Beauty, it is hitting at $449.99. It always kills me when a brand wants to put that little 99 cents on the end of something, because it's like, babes, you know I'm not pulling 99 cents out of my bag. And for two, you know that once we do some taxes on this, you know, this is about a $450 purchase, almost half of $1,000, $500. Do I think it's worth $500? Maybe. And the reason why I say this is because if we look at some logistics, okay, and again, I do want to preference that I am a Dyson girly. I'm also becoming a Shark girly too, because this was pretty nice. But when we compare their prices to the Dyson, they have their supersonic Dyson, which is the one that I have, that is looking around $549. So it's already more expensive. Now that Dyson specifically is the one that has the Dyson head. It has other attachments like the comb and stuff like that. And that is just $549. Now when we look at the Airwrap, which is another Dyson tool that does a completely different thing, that is $649. Both of those are more expensive than this device. And this device by itself gives you the Airwrap, it gives you the straightener, it gives you the diffuser. So when I say maybe, obviously, if you are somebody that has those products and you like those kind of products and you're trying to find something that's all wrapped into one, then this will be the product for you. Now, if you're somebody that's like, you would never even spend that much money on something like this, and this probably ain't gonna be for you, baby. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? This probably not gonna be for you. But if you're looking for a gift for somebody, you're looking to splurge on yourself, you're looking for a tool that's not just gonna do one thing, it's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things all in one, and it's gonna give you good results. It's going to have your hair laid, it's gonna have your hair feeling glossy, not dehydrated. What are you waiting for? Like, this is actually, like, I can proudly say that this has blown me away. I think that for the price, it's pretty great. I think that the color is really nice. Y'all are killing me with this beige color. Why couldn't we keep it gold? Or why couldn't we make her white? That That itself is making me want to give it 1 point down, but I won't, you know, get all into that. I love all of the attachments, and I pretty much, this is a tool that you can customize to you and customize to what you like. It has different attachments for everybody. I always like to try out a straightener attachment because one thing a brand is going to do is lie, especially to us curly hair girlies that have thicker, kinkier hair. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, baby, it works for your hair. And then you get it. No, we're going to have to return it. Because why would you lie? Why would you lie? But I would never lie to y'all. I'm keeping real. And y'all just saw that that worked on my hair. So the Shark Glam, we're going to give you a 4.5 out of 5 rating today. I do think that there is a little bit of a learning curve just for using the product, but once you sit down and actually read the directions and work with it a little bit, I think it's very beginner friendly, and I'm excited to try her out some more and see what I can do with her. And babes, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this pretty in-depth review over the Shark Glam tool. Let me know any questions or comments you may have in the comment section down below. Everything that you'll need from me will be listed in the description box. And as always, if you liked today's video and you're not subscribed to my channel, first of all, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, okay? And then make sure to leave a like, share with a girlfriend, and I will see you babes next week for another video. Bye!